Please be seated. And for those with a GPA of 4.0 or above, designated by a double gold and silver cords, would you also please rise? Your outstanding academic excellence sets a high standard for us all to aspire to. Please be seated. Congratulations again for all the hard work you have put into your studies.
It is my honor to introduce our class of 2026 salutatorian, Jordi Peludo Valencia. He has earned an outstanding 4.43 GPA and has distinguished himself through his commitment to academic excellence. He served as president of the newspaper club, vice president of the community service club, and secretary of the Red Cross Club. He's also tutored young students during his time here at San Juan High School. Among his many achievements are the Seal of Biliteracy, AP Scholar with Distinction, the Golden State Seal Merit Diploma Award, and the Levada Loca Deo Scholarship. He's also attending UCLA next school year in the fall. Please join me in welcoming our 2026 salutatorian, Jordi Peludo. Let's
Good evening. You may be looking at me and see someone who's got it all figured out, but the truth is, I don't. But I want to share what I've learned at San Juan. When I started high school, I felt like I didn't belong here. It was difficult for me to let go of the life I had and embrace change. It wasn't until I stepped out of my comfort zone and involved myself in school more that I realized what amazing opportunities San Juan had to offer, most notably its sense of community. I was afraid that going to a school with fewer students would prevent me from having the high school experience I've seen in my favorite TV shows and movies. But honestly, I like how we all know of each other, and I'm proud to see how much we've all grown. Furthermore, attending a school like this has allowed me to have relationships with my teachers and receive one-on-one support from them. Without this community and the sense of belonging it brought me, I wouldn't have made it this far. I also wouldn't be here today without my support system. So I'd like to thank every teacher and advisor I've had these past 4 years for seeing potential in me, even when I didn't see it myself. Thank you to my classmates for keeping me motivated during stressful times. Thank you to my friends for making it feel like a party every day. And thank you to my best friend Ernesto for making me feel seen, heard, and for always sticking by my side. Finally, I want to thank my parents and sister for the sacrifices they've made and for teaching me that everything in life is earned through hard work. Before we walk across the stage and begin this next era of our lives, I want the class of 2026 to remember this. Life is what we make of it, and it won't last forever. Whether you're going to college or not, we're all capable of adapting to new environments and building habits that will help us succeed. Now, you may encounter situations where you'll have to focus on the bright side. And if you realize there is no bright side and you're unhappy, allow yourself to take a better path, because at the end of the day, it's your life, and the way you view it makes a huge difference. To quote Lord, everybody wants the best for you, but you've got to want it for yourself. Life moves too fast to waste your time, so take risks and trust your instincts. I now know that going to San Juan was the right choice, and I couldn't imagine spending these last 4 years anywhere else. And with that, congratulations to the class of 2026. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordi, for the inspiring words. At this time, we'd like to recognize another group of dedicated students, the Career and Technical Education completers and the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America participants. Please stand. Your dedication for acquiring practical skills in the real world is exemplary, and your efforts truly make a difference in our community. You may be seated. Now, please welcome back our principal, Mr. Levis, who has
We're not allowed to cry at these, right? Today marks the end of a remarkable journey, one filled with challenges that demanded your intellect, your heart, and your perseverance. You have reached this milestone not just with academic success, but with courage, growth, and a spirit that refuses to quit. I'm incredibly proud of every one of you, and I'm really excited to do this on a new field. San Juan High School is a uniquely diverse community, and that diversity has been one of the greatest strengths. Here you've had the chance to learn not only from textbooks from each one of you, from different backgrounds, cultures, and perspectives. You've brought your voice, your identities, and your stories into this space. And in doing so, you've made our school richer, stronger, and more compassionate. You've shown that unity does not mean sameness. It means honoring our differences while moving forward together. Your journey to this moment holds a very place in my part because this journey started together 4 years ago. Your first year of high school was also my first year at San Juan. We walked into this new chapter at the exact same time. And over these past 4 years, we have learned and grown together. You made this school your own, and watching you find your footing and build this community, it has been one of the greatest privileges of my career. Through every obstacle and triumph, you've stayed focused. You've adapted and learned and leaned on each one for support. And you never lost sight of your goals. The challenges you faced became your training ground, shaping you into the strong, capable, and thoughtful individuals we see here today. I couldn't be more proud of your accomplishments, and I am incredibly excited about the future. Now, as you prepare to leave these halls and step into the next chapter, remember this. Success is not defined solely by awards, grades, or titles. True success is found in your character, in the way you lift others up, and in your drive to make a difference. You have built resilience. You've strengthened your voice, and you've proven that no challenge is too great when faced with heart and determination. You are not just graduates. You are leaders, thinkers, creators, and change makers. You are warriors of both mind and spirit, and I'm honored to have shared this entire high school journey with you. Believe in yourselves. Trust the strength that you've built. Never stop growing. Congratulations to the class of 2026, and thank you for all that you brought to our community. I can't wait to see how you change the world. And now to certify the class of 2026, please welcome school board member Manuel Perez.
Thank you, Mr. Levis. By the power vested in me by the State of California and the Board of Trustees of the San Juan Unified School District, I hereby authorize the issuance of diplomas of graduation to the students of San Juan High School graduating class of 2026.
Thank you, board member Manuel Perez. And now the moment we've all been eagerly waiting. It's time to celebrate our exceptional graduates of the class of 2026 and bestow the diplomas. However, before we commence, let's agree to a small but important request. Out of respect for all families present today, let's maintain our cheers at a respectful level until the last name is called. This will ensure every family can savor the special moment when their graduates receive their diploma. Without further ado, let's begin. Could the first row of our remarkable graduates please rise?
Brenda Alcaide Navarro. Viniana Liku Tambua, valedictorian. Robert Antonio. Eric Cifuentes. Maria Isabel Reynoso. Alina Dainasiuk. Jordi Pulido Valencia. Ernesto Cifuentes Roman. Lujain Abu El Saud. Marlon Badillo Teles. Martin Vargas Gonzalez. Nubia Garcia Placido. Next up, Miss Tanya.
Homaira Norzahi. Talin Bishuna. Myron Lewis. Yako Arde. Anthony Smith. Gabriel Helton. Edith Dayanara Zambrana. Selena Morales Garcia. Iris Delena Vargas Morales. Osmar Mares Ramirez. Lamont Washington. Theo. Please welcome Miss Bosley.
Miriam Schleck. Anna Sicolito. Jose Aguilar Hernandez. Emily Juarez. Daria Lisette Enriquez. Yamilet Salgado Ramiro. Consulate Chano Diaz. Daniel Marquez. Dacier Anderson. Noor Al-Wasiti. Emma Tully. April Vogel. Nellis welcome Miss Crackle.
Hey friends, all right, up first we have Ren He Ilani Joaquin. Evelyn Blanquez Cameron Alexander. Brandis Kyle Michaela Cody. Wyatt Owen Yoka. Tyson Blue Mountain. Bailey Day Walden Montanis. Kamara Maylin Johnson. Quinton Mata Afa Smith. Jesse Harson. Malaya Ann Fair. Isabella Rose Mastrolia. And up next, we have Miss Smith.
Mobashir Masudi. Brent Nathaniel Bautista. Sebastian Ceballos Perez. Cameron Ray Hetrick. Alexander Rico the First. Prince Ferguson. Montse Guadalupe Vargas. Anna Alejandro Matias. Jordan Renee Long. Christopher Austin Saccone. Haven Bagler. Jacob A.W. Harper. Miss Weinberger.
Hi, friends. All right, we have Elahe, Ellie, Dr. Shiraz. Luna Gudinho Soto. A very happy birthdays to the next one. Giselle Ramirez Sandoval. Andrea Avalos Flores. Osama Hassam Eldin. Camila Quetzali Alvarado. Isabella Rose. Mia Orozco Garcia. Victoria Bravo. We have Karen Martinez Villagran. Giovanni Camacho Navarro. Yester Castellanos. And next up is Mr. Weinberger.
Ole Rule. Jeremiah McGrail. Shelby Kanish. Juno Mitchell. Ramiro Garcia. Haven Dutra. Alex Verlamont. Lawrence Jr. Knopfler. Alicia Sprooks. Anthony Borkren. Tony Jaden Blades Ewald. Mason Belcher. And up next we have have Mr. Martinez.
Brayden Tyler. Arash Bakshi. Jamie Romo. Santiago Rodríguez. Ramón Jiménez Cruz. Andrew Menera Rocha. Eduardo García Arriola. Steve Ibarra Pardo. Jaime Luna. Giovanni Galván Sánchez. Demian Fernández. David Pichardo Aguilar Alexander. And now please welcome Miss Silver.
Edwin Mondragon. Nicholas Murray. Jimena Garcia Cecilia. Bodania Lanzi. David Daly. Andres Gill. Aiden Orozco. Rogelio Mercado. Please welcome to the stage Miss Gisler.
Let's begin with LaShawn Rodriguez Jackson. Magnus Jelacron Jr. Cristela Villanueva. Gabriela Medrano. Kaylee Granado Ramirez. Selvin Mendez Meretz. Luisa Salgado Romero. Abel Navarro. Susan Sagusian. Savannah Ramirez. May I welcome to the stage the final staff member, Mr. Locke.
Alrighty, folks. Talon Montu. Jay Sean Massive. Denny Hernandez. Willa Nichols. Caden Ray Merritt. Melvin Pereira. Tavion Parks. Daniel Syndergaard. Sofia Saproniak. You may be seated. I would like to introduce a very special guest.
This person has been many of these people's lives since like almost elementary school, I believe. So if you please give a warm welcome to Allison Kozel.
Good evening. My name is Allison Kozel. I am the Program Manager for Student Support Services in San Juan. But before that, I was the Vice Principal and Principal of Will Rogers Middle School that I know some of you attended. And before that, I was a teacher for many years at Kingswood K-8. And I was very lucky that I got to work at those schools, and I also attended them. But where did I go to high school? Right here, class of 2000. And back then, class of 99, class of 2000, and we'd go back and forth of which one was the coolest one to have. But I'm gonna ask you now, would you rather be the last graduating class of the old century or the first to graduate in the new one? Well, come on, yeah, right? No contest. Here you sit in this brand new stadium, the first class ever to graduate here in the stadium. This stadium doesn't just hold sporting events or ceremonies, it holds memories. It's where legends are created and many more will be created. And those bleachers where you sit now, you may not know this, but those also served as an exercise tool. As I was coming down the ramp today, I remembered many summer practices, 5:30 in the morning, cheerleading. I'd come down, I'd mosey on down, I was always late. Half awake, doing my makeup, putting on my mascara without a mirror. And then I'd hear my coach, and she would just say, "Alice, put that away and get down here." And then she'd just point to where you were all sitting. And everyone knew what that meant. I'm sure you do too. I had to run up and down the stairs, hoping that I wouldn't fall along the way. But I came back, after I graduated San Juan, I came back and coached alongside that coach. So technically I get to say that I have worked at each school that I attended. And I can tell you that many educators, we don't get this chance. We don't get this chance to have a full circle moment with you. We spend so much time with you during your moments of growth, but we don't get to see this monumental moment of growth. So I'm so glad to be here. As you embark on your next steps of your journey, I want you to know that you're going to have the biggest critic following you around, and that person is right in here. They're going to be telling you, you don't have enough education yet for that, or not enough experience, you're just not ready. But I want you to know that you are ready. You're a Spartan. There is something special about being a Spartan. It's one of those, if you know type of things. So you're ready. Spartans, are you ready? I heard one person said yes. Come on. I told you I was a cheerleader. Come on, yay! Yeah, you're ready. Ignore the pouters, the doubters, and the shouters, including that one inside that's going to tell you, I'm just not ready. I have one more thing that I need you to be ready for. I have the honor and privilege to introduce the next speaker. And I can tell you I am so ready for this. This person was a student of mine back when I was a little baby VP back at Will Rogers. She was an amazing student. She was a wonderful person. She cared about everyone, supported everyone, students and staff. She studied hard, she worked hard, she got out of her own way, and she told herself that she was ready. About 4 years back, we had the 8th grade promotion for Will Rogers, and I stayed up the whole night making this big, elaborate balloon arc. The next morning, I woke up with a little tickle in my throat, little cough, a little sore throat. And this was on the tail end of COVID, so I couldn't take any chances, so I couldn't go. But there was a teacher there, and she FaceTimed me for the whole thing. I got to see the whole event. I got to see this student be introduced by someone other than me, but I got to see her. give a wonderful, heartfelt speech. She knocked it out of the park. And then that teacher went around and kind of introduced me to people on the phone, and all the students were saying things like, "Where are you? Why aren't you here?" But when she got to this student, she said, "Oh, Miss Cozell, I heard that you were sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know how much this meant to you. How are you doing?" That's the kind of person I get to introduce to you today. This is a student I am so ready to introduce. She has a whole stack of accolades. She's headed to UCLA next year to study political science. And she is someone, like I said, I am so ready to introduce, and I am just wondering, are you ready to meet your San Juan High School 2026 valedictorian? Please join me in welcoming to the stage Miss Brenda Alcaide.
Hello, good evening to everyone. Hola, bienvenidos a todos. My name is Brenda Alcaide Navarro. And as a first-generation graduate, it is an incredible honor to stand before you today. I want to express how grateful we all are to everyone who came out here to celebrate this milestone with us, regardless of how late it is. To our friends, families, teachers, and loved ones, thank you for your support, encouragement, and belief in us. Today would not be possible without you. Now I'd like to dedicate this moment to my family in Spanish. Muchas gracias a toda mi familia por acompañarme hoy en este día tan especial. Siempre les voy a agradecer todo su apoyo, amor y compañía. Gracias a mis tías y mi alzado por venir a Sacramento para mí. Los quiero mucho. También quiero agradecer a mi familia aquí en Sacramento por acompañarme hoy. Cuando en la escuela se me ponía difícil, pensaba en todas las veces que ustedes me decían que le echara ganas. Y todas las veces que me preguntaban que cómo me iba a la escuela. Y como siempre lograban hacerme reír. Gracias por hacerme sentir el amor de familia en cada paso de este camino. To the two most important people in my life, Mom and Dad, I truly owe you the world because you gave it to me. I can never fully express how much your sacrifices and support means to me. Despite the challenges you face, like having to drop out of high school in order to raise me, you worked tirelessly to give me opportunities that you never had. And I hope today makes you proud. I must say, I don't know anything about parenting, but I say I just turned out just fine if I don't say so myself. Thanks to both for you. I won't lie, the idea of leaving home is scary, but I imagine it's even scarier for you to watch me take this next step in life. Thank you for believing in me every step of the way. And to my brothers, David and Daniel, I love you both very much. Whether you realize or not, you've motivated me to work harder, step outside my comfort zone, and believe that the person that I am today. You set the example for me, and now I'm going to put a little pressure on both of you. You better be up here in a few years as valedictorian and salutatorian. No pressure though. Just remember, now that every teacher that knows we're related is going to raise their expectations and compare you to me. Good luck with that. People often tell me that I'm a natural born leader. Maybe that's true. But a big part of who I am comes from growing up with David and Daniel. They challenged me, inspired me, and pushed me to do better by simply being themselves. Class of 26, I want you to think of someone in your family who you admire, someone you look forward to. Now think about someone whose path you probably wouldn't want to follow. Whoa, don't point at them. You're going to see them right after. but there's probably a big difference between those two people. As we begin this new chapter in life, we get to choose what kind of example we want to become. Somewhere in your life, there is a younger person watching you. It could be a sibling, cousin, friend, niece, or nephew. Whether you realize it or not, someone is learning from the choices you make. So enjoy the next few years, have fun, make memories, but don't lose yourself in the process. One of the best pieces of advice that I've ever received is that money comes back, but time doesn't. So take chances, try new things, apply for that job, start that wild business idea. Just maybe don't take advice from random people on TikTok who claim they became millionaires overnight. Every one of us has goals, and I truly believe that anything is possible when you're willing to work for it. Ever since I learned what a valedictorian was, I dreamt of standing here today. It took years of work, dedication, and sacrifice to make that dream a reality. And while I may be standing here today, there are others who work just as hard as I did. And I'd like to recognize a few of my fellow classmates who understands what it truly means to be focused and committed all year round. Jordy, Robin, and Emily, please stand. Give them a round of applause. You may not be seated. Congratulations. I have no doubt that each and every one of you will be doing incredible things in life. As you move forward, remember this. Every one of you will leave a mark on the world. The only question is, what kind of mark will it be? Make it a positive one. Make choices that your future you will thank you for. Because 10 years from now, you'll have to live with the decisions that you make tomorrow. When I was younger, my mom gave me a piece of advice, and she said, to choose something in life and make sure that it's something that doesn't make me miserable to wake up to every morning. No matter how unusual the job may seem, it should be something that gives me a reason to look forward to the day ahead. I hope each of you finds something that brings that same sense of purpose and excitement. For me, the dream began in 3rd grade when I had first decided I wanted to become a judge. As I grew older, I found myself more and more reasons to become a judge. And now, as I stand here today, I'm excited to continue pursuing my goals next year at UCLA, majoring in political science. I'm one step closer to reaching my dream. So class, as much as I would like to see you all in the future, I hope it isn't in court unless you have jury duty. Before I finish, I have a few shout-outs to keep my promises. First, to my cousins, Abel and Giovanni, congratulations on graduating. Going to school with you and not having people realize we were actually related was one of the funniest experiences. And to my friend Jose, 3 years ago, I promised you that if I became valedictorian, I would give you a shout out during my speech. Well, I didn't forget. Thank you to all of my educators, counselors, and other staff for supporting me in any and all of the ways possible. I do truly appreciate all of you from elementary to middle and then high school. You have all believed in me and it helped me believe dreams could be achievable. I truly appreciate your support and work as educators. From saying hola to you every time I saw you, it is now time for me to say adios. Graduating class of 2026, please stand. At this time, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Are you ready? 3, on your hats. As you reorganize yourselves, please remain standing. Please rise, all rise. It is now time for our alma mater. Family and friends, we invite you to participate by singing along the lyrics that are printed in the program.
You now may be seated. As we bring this wonderful evening to a close, I want to thank you all for joining us to celebrate the San Juan High School Class of 2026. To our graduates, today marks the end of one chapter and the exciting beginning of another. Your hard work, perseverance, and dedication have brought you to this moment. We couldn't be prouder. Remember to cherish the memories you've made here and carry the lessons you've learned into your future endeavors, whether you're heading to college, entering the workforce, or pursuing other paths. We know you will continue to achieve great things. Thank you to the teachers, staff, family, and friends who have supported our graduates along the way. Your guidance and encouragement have been invaluable. Congratulations again once to the class of 2026. We will wish you the best in your future endeavors. To the 2026 graduates, congratulations. With that, I'd like to hand the stage back to Mr. Levis.
Families and friends, thank you for attending our graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. We will let our graduates go and you'll be able to meet them over by the snack bar area. They have 30 minutes to go get their diploma, so take pictures over here on the concrete in the snack bar, and then you're gonna head over to get their diplomas. Congratulations to the class of 2026 graduates. You go out that direction, go out that direction. That gate is open over there. It'll wrap around. Families, you can meet your graduates over there. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.